Good morning, day 130. I'm packing up my tent. It was weird that my food could just be right here with me, and I didn't have to take all my smellables out. Everything is very wet. There was no rain, but the condensation, dew, whatever, on everything is profound. A guy named First Light was camped right there. He definitely gets up and gets going at first light. I didn't see him at all. And several other people have cleared out, and everybody else is just doing a final pack up. And we are leaving this lovely setting. Captain Stash was absolutely amazing. He just puts people up in his yard and like really provides support to hikers, and the whole thing's free. And he's not listed in Far Out, and I don't think he's in the AT guide either, because in years past when he was listed, it got a little overrun, and he said there were times there were like 10 cars there, and lots of people car camping and slack packing, and just too many folks. So now he just lets it be word of mouth. There were 10 of us there last night. We were able to get in the brook and charge our devices and use his pit toilet, his outhouse, rump tower. Oh my God, so funny. And now I'm just doing my road walk back to the trail right here. The trail is the road. They are used to hikers here. They give you a wide berth. Here's my turn. It was 53 degrees when I woke up at about 6 a.m. and it's 57 now. Here we go. Tigertown Road. I just met 5 southbound through hikers together. I have never seen such a thing. Southbound through hikers are much less common, and people who hike southbound tend to be more comfortable with being alone or maybe just with one other person. And so that looked very social to me for southbound through hikers, and they thought that was funny. They know it's unusual. They're calling themselves a little bubble. Yeah. I'm going under Highway 89. I'm going to turn on Podunk Road. That is hilarious. The hill I just climbed, I would have needed to use my hands if I hadn't had poles. In just a couple places, but still, it was steep. Bougie's friends left trail magic. It's really amazing. The scene in the sunshine. Swim shorts drying out, tent bag, and tent. The woods have been mostly shade, so when I saw the spot, grabbed it. It's not that much farther until I get into town and there's a lot of road walking. The mosquitoes here are not black. See that? It's a light brown mosquito. Maybe there are black mosquitoes too, but these are everywhere and they're pretty big. In Vermont, I've seen a lot of this fungus on trees. It looks kind of like clamshells. It's this color or a little bit darker, like the color of ash. The mosquitoes are so big here. Now you can see, look how big that is. It is so big. Oh my God. Thank goodness I have repellent that works. It's all your brand picaridin. Keeps them away. I don't even know what to say about this. I don't know what it is. It's just sitting beside the side of the trail. People leave weird stuff. Earlier today, I found a smart water bottle with about 8 ounces of beer in it, just sitting in the trail. I actually did pick that up and pour it out, and I'm carrying the bottle to throw it away since I'm going into town and my pack is very light. But sometimes you just see random things in the woods. I came out of the woods onto Elm Street, and the trail has this pretty long road walk, and I got some trail magic. I got an ice cold drink from a woman named Sean who is planning to thru hike next year, and she and her husband are scoping out trailheads and drop-off points and things like that for him to be able to provide some support along her hike. And they're scoping it out now, and she had all kinds of goodies. She gave me a couple of bars and this drink and offered me other things. It was so nice to meet her and talk to her, and I answered some of her questions. It was cool. Y'all, I just had a woman pass me on her bike with her little baskets. She waved at me and said, "Welcome to Norwich." It was the cutest thing. I just went into Dan and Witt's general store in Norwich, and I had read that you can get like 1 day expired sandwiches and food from their deli. So that's what I did. For free, they give it to hikers. You just have to ask. I'm having this tortellini pasta pesto. It's really good. And this roast beef sandwich. I'm shopping now at Dan and Witt's for my resupply, and they have some great stuff. One of my favorite candy bars, chocolate with ginger inside. That's awesome. They have dried mango, which I really love on the trail. And they have this big selection of Oreos. None of them are the original. So I have to decide what I'm getting. I went with the double stuff. We'll see how it is. Hey guys, I have somebody very special here, Bougie, who I've been talking about. How's your hike going?
Oh, just fabulous. It's so much fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm so glad I finally met up with you.
I know. We have been talking for months and months and months, but today is the first day we met in person.
Yep.
And I saw the trail magic your friends left
I
for you
know.
today.
Oh, you did see
there
that?
was this bucket. I took a video earlier.
Oh.
Yes, a Diet Coke and cherries.
I got a
and
Diet
we saw
Coke.
it.
Yeah, it was so sweet.
Here we go. This is the bridge to cross the Connecticut River, and the state line is on this bridge somewhere. Hee-hee. Entering New Hampshire. Pretty soon.
Amazing.
Wow, what a pretty river.
Right here.
Here it is. Vermont, New Hampshire. Oh, we're doing the take off the pack picture. Okay. Look at that. Look at those stand-up paddle boards. Looking good. And those paddle boarders are right next to the state line. This is pretty cool. All right, so Lou's Bakery. Oh, there's Lou's Bakery down there. Currently on a town food tour. This is Ramonto's. It's a pizza place that gives a slice of pizza to thru hikers. So Bougie and I are coming over here. She's having a craving for spaghetti and meatballs.
Yes. You don't get that much on trail.
I'm coming at you from the next day to talk about how I ended my day. I just didn't take any videos. My friend Heather came over from the western side of Vermont to visit, kind of like at the last minute. And she took me to a store to finish my resupply and to a laundromat to clean my clothes. And we had such a good time catching up. I know her from grad school and we traveled together for months and months, and I haven't seen her in 11 years. So it was really, really great. And we went out to Molly's restaurant and we had a great meal. It was awesome. And then after that, I caught up with Bougie and her crew, and I camped with them just outside of town. It was a really fun and interesting day. And I think there was like 4 miles where the AT was actually on the road. So that was interesting. But it was just really, really awesome to end the day with seeing Heather. And it was also super fun to finally meet Bougie and her crew. It was really cool to enter New Hampshire over the Connecticut River.